Good morning, everybody. Today is January 8th, 2020, and this is the video about what to do in the stock market after that clown attack from Iran on US forces in Iraq. As we all know, Iranians were marching by thousands or tens of thousands, saying that, oh yeah, we will hit United States, we will destroy them and do this and do that. And finally, last night they launched 15 ballistic missiles into United States military bases located in Iraq. And obviously it was a clown attack because, as we all know, no real damage was done, no casualties were suffered by United States military personnel. And the stock market initially got spooked by going 400 points in the pre-market on the Dow Jones futures. And then today it's up 200 points because everybody realized that the Iranians are pretty much toothless against the United States military and its defense capabilities. In light of this attack and these developments, I highly recommend you to invest in NASDAQ-100, since it's a symbol of US technology and it's being traded via ETF QQQ at $217 a share. Just a little bit more details about this attack. Iranians used outdated old ballistic missiles that are very easy to detect because they fly very high in the atmosphere, and satellites and radars could immediately detect it all the way out of Maryland, which is like tens of thousands of miles away from the location they were launched. But obviously the whole network of intelligence was involved, such as satellites and radars. So these missiles were really, when they were launched, they were immediately detected, and the trajectory is very predictable. These are not cruise missiles that fly very low to the ground and could change their trajectory based on whatever is put into their computers. No, those missiles are pretty much flying on a very straightforward trajectory, and if computers could detect that this missile is not gonna hit any kind of asset or forces on the ground, they just let it fly and collapse in the field and create just a big hole in the ground without any damage. In case if computers calculate the trajectory of such missile and it's gonna hit some substantial assets, then the interceptor is launched and the missile is going to be blown out of the sky, just like what Patriot anti-missile system does, or Iron Dome system does for Israel when they shut down rockets. So Iranians were just trying to save their face and show to the people, yeah, we could respond to American threats and launch some missiles in response, but we create no damage and no casualties. So basically a clown move that is worth pretty much nothing. So that's why Donald Trump this morning basically said it was a joke, and we decided not to respond. There's one other major reason why Donald Trump has not responded in a predictable manner for several provocations by Iran, such as when they blew out American drone, which is like Hawk 2 or something, which is worth actually $100 million, but it's peanuts for $700 billion defense budget of United States. And the reason is this: Iranians, through the third-party banks and third-party organizations could actually invest in the stock market, the American stock market. And if they know they're going to launch some kind of attack that could initially tank the market, they could actually buy positions that would bet on a sudden market decline, such as buying puts on, let's say, NASDAQ, for example, or S&P 500 or Dow Jones. And then when they launch an attack and the stock market tanks, their positions could appreciate by, literally thousands of %. And if Donald Trump does respond on this provocation and launches US forces into Iran, what happens is that the stock market will decline even more, providing even more appreciation for such positions. So to avoid giving the terrorists an upper hand on the stock market and basically not allowing their positions to appreciate, it's a lot better to ignore the attack, especially if it did not create any major damage or casualties, and let the market to recover. So whoever was trying to bet on a sudden market decline will actually lose their shirt, and their positions would not appreciate and actually decline in value. And this is what happened today when they did not, when America did not respond with any kind of military force to this provocation by this clown provocation of Iran. So I still recommend you to buy NASDAQ-100 by buying QQQ at $217 a share. If you want to find what to do with the rest of the stocks, please download our app via website 2stx.com. It runs on iPad, iPhone, and Apple TV. And if you want to see our Facebook page and discuss our products and our apps for the stock market with other users, please go to our website at facebook3.com. It will take you directly to our Facebook page where you could see a lot more recommendations. Thank you for your time and good luck trading.